Hey folks, hope you guys are doing well as usual. So this is my first day in Rimini and I just came down from my hotel, and this is the central bus station here. I just bought a travel card for 3 days. It cost me 11 euros, and you can see down there where it says bus tickets, and there was a nice lady behind the counter and she helped me out. She spoke English well enough to buy the ticket. So now I'm on my way to explore Rimini. This is heading through to the old city. Well, this is practically the old city right here, I think. So stick with me and see what you think of Rimini. I haven't been here for very long, but I'm already really impressed with this place. The hotel that I'm staying in, which I'll do another video on, was really nice. The breakfast was absolutely fantastic, really nice, and hotel was clean. Staff were really friendly. So this is the main rail station here, Stazione Rimini. Got a nice clock, and you can get trains to Bologna, Milano from here. I'm thinking about doing a trip to San Marino, but that will be by bus. There's a little map I found which highlights all the different things you can see in the city center. So shows you that I'm on the right way here. And this place is pretty quiet here. I was on one of these big buses this morning when I came in, and it was really packed actually, but there was one behind it that was following about a minute later, and it wasn't packed at all. Look at this cool little restaurant here I found. It's got its own little private garden and everything. And Rimini doesn't seem that busy actually. You can see on the street there's not that many people. So I've just found this little food market. I'm gonna go check it out now. Seems to be down this alleyway, I think. You can see a sign here. Oh. Seems like I'm on the right way. So this appears to be all fruit and veg by the look of it. Fruit stalls here, peaches, plums. This is a proper Italian market. Reminds me of some of the markets I visited in Spain and Portugal. Oh, look at the size of those watermelons. Jesus, those things are massive. And I'm not going to spend too much time here because there's lots of stuff to see. So I'm going to head out. This shop is quite interesting. You want to know the price of the watermelons? Got some cheeses here, cold foods, breads, selling breads, melons, little cafe there. And there's also a supermarket here as well, Euro Market. So you could buy other stuff like tinned food. I found this, this is obviously a travel agency, so you might be able to book trips to other places in Italy. Super relaxing being in this place. To me, it's got a kind of almost a village feel about it. And I think we have something famous here. Let me check. The little choo-choo train. I'll be doing one of those trips later. So this is the Temple Maiastiano. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and you can hear the bells here. It's just 12 o'clock and it's closed till 3:30, and it's open from 3:30 till 6:30. So I'm gonna have to come back afterwards and see it if I want to have a look inside. Oh, and I think there's a sign, so it's called Tempio Maiastiano. My Italian is terrible because I can't speak the language, but that's what it's called. And we've got another one of these little kind of maps or guides just to tell you where everything is. The Ponte del Tirebro, I think that'll be a bridge. Tibero. So I found this little picture with some information, and it's just talking about how the temple was bombed in 1944 and rebuilt, and the original works, the crucifix painted by Giot, still remains inside, so that's quite interesting to see. Everything is so chilled out on this place. You know, when you live in London, I've spoken about this before, but when you live in London and you come to these like small, you know, smaller cities with less people, they're absolutely fabulous because it just feels like you're getting a double holiday, you know. You're getting away from all the hustle and bustle, and then you're going to a little place that's just not crowded. So you're seeing something new, you know, and it's just taking you away from all the stresses of your normal working day life. So I'm guessing this is the main shopping street here. I can see, you know, a few of the normal shops, like you got Max Mara there. So this would be, I'm assuming, the main shopping street for Rimini. You got that choo-choo train coming here. If you're subscribed to my channel, I always try and do one of those little trains wherever I can go, just because it's kind of like, you know, you can chill out. kids are having a lot of fun. Just because you can, like, basically see the whole city without, you know, spending 4 or 5 hours walking it. And look at this place, isn't it fabulous? Got a nice clock tower there. Architecture is wonderful. Places to eat. Pharmacy here. And there's another church here, or is it temple? The Sancti Antoni de Prava. If you speak Italian and you're watching my videos, you're probably mortified at the way I'm pronouncing these Italian words. But, you know, forgive me. I'm from a Western country, and I'm from a country that never, well, hardly ever studied any foreign languages. So it's not really my fault, I guess. And if you guys come to Rimini and you're wondering exactly where I am, this is Piazza Tre Martini. You can see the sign's a bit faded there on the marble, but it's like, you know, it's a big street and quite easy to find. And in front of me we have the Julius Caesar statue here. And clock's even telling the right time. Oh, look at that, it's telling you it's September 10 to 20. Let's see. There's a second dial which is telling you days and months as well, which is quite cool. But no, looks like maybe that one's not working. This sign is a bit easier to read, actually. So it is Piazza Tre Martiri. Let's see if I can get there. And here we have, this is a statue of Julius Caesar. It's pretty big. And that's the way to deliver the post. Little 3-wheel motorbike. It's about 12:30 now and everything's starting to close. So most of the shops, well, a lot of the shops are pulling up their shutters. Some, I gather maybe some of them close till 2:30, 3:30. Some really nice beach bags here, and at good prices as well. Got another little information board here. So this is Palazzo Cavour. And I'm not sure how old these buildings are, but they definitely look very old. There's almost an old fort type thing here. Oh no, it's a church. Yeah. So I could only see it from the side, but now I can see it a bit better. It's Palo di Vegesto. There's a nice little breeze today. It's supposed to be 29 degrees. If you watched, if you subscribe to my channel, I was in Spain for 2 weeks on the Costa Dorada 2 weeks ago, and now I'm in Italy, and I tell you it was a lot hotter in Spain than it is in Italy, even though it's supposed to be 29, 30 degrees today. Some cool stuff here. I really love going to these small places compared to going to like big cities like Paris. It's just, I find it just so much more chilled out and relaxed. I think some of these have now been turned into either theaters or museums. But if you're down here, it's a nice place to sit down and get some coffee. I want to try and get an ice cream. There was a ice cream place back there, and it was just so packed with it was like a school trip there. Just couldn't get into it. So this might be an ice cream place. Yeah, it is an ice cream place here. And you've got this nice fountain. I think there's some water coming out. Yeah. I'm not going to, but I've heard that it's actually quite nice, and a lot of the locals actually drink it as well. So I'm going to head down. I think there's a fish market down here with some shops. I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to head down through these arches and see what's down here. So I think this would be where the market is. I don't think there's a market on today though, so there must be different days for it. But it looks like nice marble. Nice little cobblestone street. And I just walked down from that fish market, and there's a lovely little restaurant here and bookshop. This is a great thing about these small towns, small cities, these old cities, is they always have interesting places to explore. Yeah, a lot of these places are only open in the evenings by the look of it. Cavour, and you can see the arch there and that fountain. And if you have a look around here, you know how I said there's a lot of museums in this area. So this is, I think there's actually, there might be two Fellini museums in Rimini. I'm not sure about that, but this is one of them. And here you have this cool rhino in a boat, and there's a couple of nice cafes to sit down, chill out, have a coffee. So I'm on the way to Ponte di Trebbio. It's down this way, and I just happened to see this alleyway with that interesting stuff, so I decided to pop down, and it was worthwhile. I knew there were museums in this area, but you know, sometimes they're not that easy to find. Give you another view of it, so you can see that building that was on my right hand side with the arches. That's right there. And this is, if you're interested, it's Piazzetta San Martino. So if you want to find exactly where this is, you can just use Google Maps to find it. And I just came up from that Fellini museum, and this is actually that square I was in before. That's the top end of it, which I never really walked up to. But if you come up here, you can, and you walk around here, you can see the castle Sismondo. I think that's how you pronounce it. And so it's right on that piazza, right on the top bit of that Piazza Cavour. And look at this place, it's pretty impressive. I love these European castles, absolutely amazing. One of the best castles I ever visited was the Salzburg Castle when I was backpacking around Europe 20 years ago. And look at this place, it's so chilled out. I mean, honestly, you would think this city would, you know, would have about 5,000 people in it, with the amount of people you see. And I'm not sure if this is, I think it's free to enter by the looks of it, but we're going to find out in a minute. It's a pretty impressive castle, isn't it? I think there's some information boards up here, so we can probably find out a bit more about this. This has got the Fellini Museum on it as well, so maybe this is now part of the Fellini Museum. I know there's like different exhibitions of Fellini here. I think this castle was built in 1446. Let's have a look what it says here. It's nice, there's something in English as well. Oh, looks like you do have to buy tickets. But I don't think you have to buy tickets just to come into it. I think you have to buy tickets if you enter the actual museum here, which is like, could be here. Yeah, that's where you get your tickets. Really nice, look at that. Let's go out a bit further. Pretty impressive building. So the museum is obviously inside. I'm going to see if I can find out how much the tickets are, if anybody is interested in actually visiting this. Let me just have a look here, see if there's some information about that. Okay, so I just spoke to the woman who was working behind the desk here, and the museum closes at 1 and opens again at 4, and the tickets are 10 euros, and it also gets you into the other museum that we looked at around the corner, which is just like, you know, a few minutes walk away. So it's not too bad. She didn't tell me what time it closed. Oh, here it is here, maybe. Is it? No, it's... I'm not sure exactly. Oh, this must be some performance. So maybe this museum might be open till 10. She didn't tell me exactly what time it was going to close. Nice shot of that, yeah. But that's the price if you're interested. It's here. And someone has written a little thing, a little stuck a piece of paper on there saying, "Your voice is my favorite sound." So I'm gonna just come around and see if I can. Really nice landscaped park here as well. You can see down there. Just moving around to get a nice shot of the bridge. And this is a Roman bridge, so it was built, you know, a couple of thousand years ago when the Roman Empire was thriving. And if you can see they're kind of swaying in the wind, there's quite a little more than a gentle breeze here. But I'm using the Rode Wireless ME mic and I've got the dead cat on, so hopefully the audio is coming out a lot better now. I'm down here and I just saw this shag catch a fish. So there must be fish in this lake here. Let's see if it'll get another one. Wow, they go a long way underwater. No, nothing this time. And here's the bridge. Here's another shot of the bridge. Apparently it was built in 27 AD. So almost 2,000 years old. So I actually just consulted my little guidebook again and I got it wrong. It was actually built in 14 AD, and there's another arch that I haven't visited yet, and that was built in 27 BC, so I'll look at that. But yeah, so this bridge was built apparently in 14 AD. So, and apparently I read somewhere, I don't know if this is right, but it was also used to try and block the river, because apparently the river used to be a lot stronger. They've obviously cut the river off now, because you can see here there's, sorry if you guys were wondering why I got cut off mid-sentence. Battery went flat on my camera, so I had to replace it. I'm on the other side now, and there's these little information boards about the bridge in English as well, which is nice. So this is the far side now, and you get a nice view of this lake as well, or kind of not really a lake, they just kind of looks like they've just cut off the rest of the river and then formed this kind of mini lake. So I got one more thing I want to visit today here, and then hopefully if I have time I'm going to visit Italy in miniature. Yeah. And this is like supposed to be a really nice thing to visit. I'm looking forward to it because what it is it's the whole of Italy scaled down. So you see like Rome, Milano, Venice, all these different places in Italy, including Rimini as well. And it's got a train there as well, and it's got miniature trains, and there's some different activities you can do. So I'm going to get there within the next hour, and that will give me about 4 hours left to have a look at it. Closes at 6:30, but apparently you've got to buy your last ticket by 5:30, so I'm hoping 2 hours is going to be enough. And if you people are wondering, I've got 34 minutes on my on the back of the recording here, but I've actually been walking. I've actually walked 3.8 kilometers, and I can't tell what the time is. Let me see. So it's 1:30 now, and I started this round about 12. So no, about 11:30 I think. So this is a good 2 hours now that I've been walking. That's a Roman bridge there that we just looked at, and this street here, Via Ortagagi, which is really close, so it's like a minute away. It's known for having all these murals down it, so we're going to go down and have a look at some of this artwork that's painted on the side of these houses here. I can see one here. The street is Via GB Gavasanayo. And here's some of the artwork. Mario Capelli. Nice boat. So this street here is lined with different paintings, murals. Three cats. There's another one on this building up here. And they've got these cool little, I think that's a person who probably lives here maybe. Or maybe it's the painter who did it, I'm not sure. Two dogs. Seems like this house has got a bit of a nautical theme to it. You got some fish, seahorse, mermaid, and a kind of canoe outside. Here's another one of these little ceramic tiles. And I think that is it. So a really short little street. Would only take you a few minutes to walk down here and look at all of these like I did, but definitely worth visiting. And I've just walked down another street that was about 30 seconds away, and I found some more murals. I knew there was more around. There's supposed to be a lot of Fellini murals. I think the street I was on was I think about fishing or something. There's supposed to be a street with like a lot of fishing murals on, or paintings. And then there's another street that's got a lot of the acting, you know, about the movies. And if anybody wants to know where I am, you can just Google Via Monviso, Monviso, Monviso. DIY, Anarchy and Peace, Post-Punk 2017. I love these ceramic tiles, really nice. Wow, I think that's an original Fiat. Oh no, Fiat 500. From that fishing village, which you can see there, all the small huts and houses, and I saw this painting on the side of the river of this train, so I just thought I'd do a quick shot of that along with the bridge down there. And if you, from the bridge, you can see the harbour right, almost starting right there. So, you know, Rimini is not a particularly big city. You can walk it, you know, without too much trouble. I'm going to get the number 8 bus now, and I'm going to head out to Italy in miniature. So that journey says it's about 25 minutes with Google, and you get there by taking bus number 8, which apparently is only 2 minutes from where I am now. So if you're here and you want to visit that, the bus stop is quite close. Hey folks, hope you guys are doing well. So I've just taken the bus from Central Rimini bus station, and I've come out to Italia in Miniatura, or Italy in miniature. And bus journey, if you want to know, was exactly half an hour. I took bus number 8 from the central bus station. It didn't follow Google Maps, and I was a bit worried where I was actually going to end up, but I made it in the end, and I'm just buying my ticket. And let's take a look at the map here. So they've got this nice map here with all the different things you can see here, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get round to see everything. I know there's a train here as well you can take, so stick with me on this journey and explore Italy in miniature. And I just got my tickets, and they give you a little bit of printed literature. Tickets are 24 euros for an adult. I didn't check children's prices, but they'll probably have it online. So I'm now inside. So I'm not sure exactly where this is.
Guarda, c'è un sottomarino, manco lo sapevi che... Avanti, fermati! Che è successo? Il ponte si sta aprendo! Ma ci volevo dare l'acqua! Ci sono i trulli, vedi? Torniamo indietro, forza! Va bene! Tu però devi un po' nervoso. Andiamo, vedete capito? No, non è che vedo la morte in faccia ogni giorno!
This is Maria da Lucia, right down the bottom. Down the bottom of Italy. I've been to this place. This is Brindisi. I caught a ferry down to Greece from Brindisi years ago when I was backpacking around Europe. And you've got, looks like a container ship in the ocean. And this is Taranto. You have the Alberto Alberabello.
Il ponte si sta aprendo! Ma ci potevo cadere d'acqua! Ma torniamo indietro, forza! Va bene! Tu però sei un po' troppo nervoso! Andiamo, vedete capito? No! Non è che vedo la forza! Va bene! Tu però sei un po' troppo nervoso! Andiamo, vedete capito? No! Non è che vedo la morte in faccia!
This is Bari. And I love the way they do the trees. Even the trees they're miniature trees, but they're real trees. Oh, got a train here. Castle del Monte.
La mamma qual è stata alle Saline? Queste qua sono le Saline di Savoia, la mamma qua c'è stata, è dove fanno il sale. Dal mare,
It's amazing how like the miniatures move as well.
This way.
Yeah.
You wanna go this way? This is other side of the book. Mike, look, lizard.
Il treno regionale carrozze 2313 proveniente da Firenze Santa Maria Novella è in arrivo al binario 4. Attenzione, allontanarsi dalla via gialla.
Campobasso. Monfronte Castle.
Con gli occhi giù.
Ma poi io amo queste tutte quelle cazzette.
So this is the kind of boot of Italy, I think. You got this monorail here, included in the price, I'm guessing. It's so cool how they've got like loads of like working miniatures like trains and, you know, cars. Ancona. And it's a Tuesday today, if anybody's interested. It's not that busy. The bus I came out in was quite packed, and the people that stayed right to the end were obviously mostly coming here.
Il treno Frecciarossa 9514. Il treno Intercity 1530 proveniente da Roma Termini e diretto a Milano Centrale è in arrivo al binario 3. La prima classe in
If you're in the model trains, then this place is a pretty cool place to go.
treno 3 Argento 85, 10 proveniente da
Ravina.
È in arrivo al binario 1, attenzione a allontanarsi dalla linea gialla, la prima classe in pesca al treno.
They've done so well
La faccia incazzata.
making all these models. Ferrara. Veneto. Venice?
Vedi Datta? Noi abbiamo fatto un giro là di là. Che ricordano quella città. E qui c'è piazza.
This is Venice. This is I remember this. This is St. Mark's Square. I was there in 1997 and the whole square flooded, and we were walking through water that was like up to your waist. There were people swimming in St. Mark's Square. There's Verona. The Miramar Castle, Trisi. Got some pretty cool mountains here. So everything here is a perfect scale model of the actual building or mountain.
che faccia tosta.
Che li do la ricetta. Bravo, io non posso scendere perché sono in prima. Comunque, accosti la mano al sensore che la arrivo, un momento! C'era un bel programma alla televisione, dai! Ma questo come si fa? Lei non mangia mai! Ecco subito la ricetta. 4,40 abbondante e a mezzanotte spuntino con uova e acciughe. Ciao, piacere di averti conosciuto. La prossima volta ti voglio vedere un po' più cicciottello, eh?
Cosa che fa la dieta? No. Arrivederci.
Ecco, siamo da
Papà.
Vediamoci la giornata.
Mamma è di qua,
About to take a gondola ride. So this is a gondola ride that's included, and the queue wasn't very long. It was about 10 minutes wait, and I was actually I've been to Venice before a couple of times, and I never did a gondola ride because didn't really have the money back in those days, and apparently it was about 100 euros or something. So now I'm doing my first gondola ride. I think this is Bridge's size.
Make me a photo. Like linking or something.
Ciao, bruttoni! Vi faccio una foto! Look at me!
Oh, you have to pay for that photo.
At the end of it, you will, yeah.
Look at that big bug. Yeah, those photos sound good. How do you get that?
After you get off, you can get your photo taken for Price is $6.90 for one or $11.90 for two, and they print it straight away for you. I'm pretty sure this is St. Mark's Square. That's the Basilica, St. Mark's Basilica there, and I'm sure I remember that tower when I was in Venice last time. Nice paintings, actually. So that was the gondola ride done. Like I said, the queue wasn't very long. I'll see if I can take a quick video of that around here. There was only, I would say, about 25, 30, 20, yeah, about 20, 25 people in front of us. And it went pretty quick, actually. That's it down there. Now there's, I think there's even less people queuing. It's like a children's play park here. Place to eat. Toilets are here if you need them. And yeah, queues seem to have gone down a bit, actually. So if you wanted to do this ride again, there's no reason why you couldn't, actually. What's in here? What's that? Oh, that's just where I've come from. So I'll just show you. Of course it could be different when you're here, but you can see there's like maybe a dozen people queuing for this to do the gondolas. I guess I'm here on a Tuesday, but I guess on a weekend it would be busy. So what do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 8 people there, so you don't have to wait long for that ride. So I'm going to finish off having a look around the rest of the attractions, rest of Europe. It's called, it's Little Italy, but it's also got, I can see the Eiffel Tower. There's so it's like Little Europe as well. And that's the Atom in Brussels. You've got the Pantheon in Greece here. A few other famous landmarks in Europe. So I'm going to have a look in there in a minute as well. So this is leaving Little Italy and now welcomed into Europe. And I'm wondering how many of these I can actually recognize. Vienna, Strauss, Vienna again. What's this? This is most okay. Tripoli. This is obviously Acropolis.
Ma la nostra è in Francia.
Dove dobbiamo andare che c'è il castello?
Bavaria, Fusen Castle, and
Cambia sempre os voos. A to wydał.
Eiffel Tower, got wide on that. Brussels. Spain. Lisbon. Is this Holland? Yeah.
Attenzione prego, ricordiamo ai signori
Copenhagen.
visitatori che il pagamento del parcheggio deve essere effettuato entro le ore 18 presso l'ufficio informazioni. Ricordiamo inoltre che è possibile acquistare a soli 5 euro il biglietto.
And there's like a children's play area here. Looks like they got some cinema stuff as well. Places to get food. I'm guessing there's a toilet here as well.
Do you know where the train station is?
Bolzano. Park seems to be getting a bit quieter now. It's getting quite late. What time is it? Oh. It's a super fast train. And that is Gromo. You know, I'm really impressed with this. I think the price of 25 euros is not too expensive either, considering the amount of work that went into building all of these miniatures. And it's definitely a half a day you can spend here. I guess that's the Italian Alps. Quite a good panoramic view here. Got some kids dodging cars down there. Let's see where this goes. do we have here? Rapallo. This is Pisa, obviously. There's the Leaning Tower. And I've actually seen Pisa. I've been to Florence, and from Florence I went to Pisa on a day trip and saw the Leaning Tower. This is Bologna now. This is Florence. Oh, there's a pirate ship. And we have Rome. And that's obviously the Vatican. See if we can. And here is the Colosseum. I've been to Rome as well, twice I think, and I actually walked in to the Colosseum. Didn't actually climb it. You can, well, when I was there, you could pay about, I think, €7 and climb out into the upper stalls, but the people I was with didn't want to spend the money, so I ended up not doing it. But if I went back to Rome, I would definitely do it again. I would definitely climb it. Let's take a look at here. My battery's down to about 10%, and my charge is flat. And my second battery is flat as well. I've used it all up, so I might just get through a full day's videoing before I run out of power. And now I'm actually going to go and do this, because this is the last bit. There's a little bit over there I haven't seen, but this is everything. So I'm going to do this monorail now, and this will be the end to most of my day's sightseeing till I get back to the hotel. Here, so Naples. And I think this is the main train station in Rome. And What's this building? This is the Casaretta Royal Palace. So that is the Royal Palace. And let's have a quick look what this is. The Paestum Greek temples. And it's got a Ukrainian flag there. No, can't be. Must just be their local flag. Local colors. It just happens to be the same as the Ukraine.
Avevo detto che la vista del ponte è bella. Grazie, ma sei sicuro che è gente? Come si dice? Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno. Oh, da qui si sta a muovere. Va bene, andiamo. Guarda, c'è un sottomarino.
Il treno monorotaio su cui stiamo viaggiando ha trazione completamente elettrica. È lungo 30 metri e viaggia ad un'altezza media di 6 metri da terra.
The monorail train we are traveling with is electrically powered, is 30 meters long, and it travels at an average height of 6 meters from the ground.
Alla sinistra del treno vediamo Venezia, in scala 1 a 5. San Marco e il Canal Grande, tutto da navigare.
On your left, admire Venice with its San Marco Bell Tower and Canal Grande fully navigated.
Vicino Venezia c'è Piazza Italia, con la Basilica di Santa Croce a Firenze in scala 1 a 4.
Near Venice, you can see Piazza Italia and the Basilica of Santa Croce in Florence in 1 to 4 scale.
Alla destra del treno scorrono le miniature di Ravenna, Rimini, Ancona, mentre il nostro viaggio continua.
The miniatures of Ravenna, Rimini and Ancona scroll to the right while our tour is going on.
A sinistra c'è la vecchia segheria con le canoe acquatiche.
On the left there is Vecchia Segheria with the canoes.
Il parco espone oltre 270 miniature in scala da 1,25 a 1,50 e il paesaggio che offre è unico. Per questo, tra poco, effettueremo una breve sosta, anche per foto e selfie.
The park displays more than 270 miniatures and the landscape shown is unique. So we are soon making a short stop to take photos and selfies.
Italia in miniatura fu inaugurato nel 1970 e le bellissime miniature furono tutte realizzate a mano da maestri artigiani. La Basilica di San Pietro richiese 6 mesi di lavoro con un'equipe di 6 persone. Per il Colosseo occorsero 4 persone e 4 mesi di lavoro. Il Duomo di Milano richiese oltre 6.000 ore di lavoro.
Italia Miniatura was opened on the 4th of July 1970. All its wonderful miniatures were handmade by the creation of Basilica di San Pietro took a 6-month work of 6 people, while Colosseo was carried out by 4 people in 4 months. The Duomo di Milano required a work of over 6,000 hours.
L'Italia in miniatura è una vera e propria città. 300 km di cavi per l'impianto elettrico e 2500 metri cubi di acqua per i canali e i mari.
Italia Miniatura is a real city. 300 kilometers cables for the electrical system and 2,500 cubic meters of water for tunnels and seas.
Siamo arrivati alla scuola guida interattiva, dove gli autisti dai 6 ai 12 anni possono prendere la patente.
We have now arrived at the interactive driving school, where drivers aged 6 to 12 can get their license.
Qui c'è il Luna Park della scienza, dove le leggi della fisica diventano gioco.
Here there is the Science Fun Fair, where laws of physics come fun.
Ecco la torre panoramica, il percorso avventura e poi il cannon acqua per divertenti sfide all'ultima goccia.
Here is the panoramic tower, the adventure trail and cannon acqua for fun challenge to the last drop.
Il pappamondo è l'area dedicata ai bellissimi pappagalli.
Pappamondo is the area dedicated to our parrots.
Stiamo per tornare in stazione. Speriamo che il nostro bel paese in miniatura vi abbia affascinato con la sua storia e i suoi panorami.
We are going back to the station. We hope our wonderful miniature country has fascinated you with its story and its landscapes.
Ci auguriamo che il viaggio sia stato di vostro gradimento. Arrivederci a presto.
We hope you enjoyed the tour.
Kids learning how to drive cars, and I just want to say, if you want to do the choo-choo train here, it seems like the last one is 5:45, because it is 5 to 6 now, and the guy was like shutting the doors on that, so he shut the gates so that was like the last ride of the day. So if you come here and you want to do that train, make sure you do it before 5:45, otherwise you might miss out. This park is open till 11 on alternate days, so the train probably runs at night a bit later. And I will say, like I said before, I found this 25 euros. I think it's pretty good, and I think kids would have a good time as well. There's loads of kids here, and dogs are allowed as well. I've seen people here with their dogs, and it's not boring really. I mean, there's lots of things for the kids to do, so they've tried to make it something that's good for both adults and kids. And so you got all the little rides and attractions and mini trains that the little kids can do to keep them happy. And then you've obviously got the normal miniatures that adults would be more into, I guess, or even like, young kids would probably find this quite fascinating. I'm sure when I was a kid, I would have found this like absolutely amazing. Even as a 10-year-old, I would have been like, wow, this place is just, such a fun day out. So my battery, I managed to charge it up, put another 30% in. Luckily my charger just had a little bit left and the Ace Pro charged it up pretty quick actually. So I've got just enough to finish my day here, and I'm going to finish it in a minute, but I just want to say, oh, here's something I didn't see. I just want to say, you know, I've had an amazing day out in Rimini. Just did the old town and did this miniature Italy park. It's been absolutely fantastic. And as usual, folks, I know a lot of you who might be watching this could be subscribers, but if you're not, if you haven't subscribed, it would really help the channel if you would like and subscribe, as it helps me make these videos and helps with the YouTube algorithm, which never really seems to push my videos that much. So any comment you can add as well is greatly appreciated. And I've got another 3 days here in Rimini, so I'm going to be uploading, going to be doing different things for each of the days. Tomorrow I'm going to pop down to the beach. I'm actually going to pop down to the beach tonight and check out, there was a beach bar down there, so I might pop down and have a couple of drinks. And it's beautiful weather here, not too hot, nowhere near as hot as it was in Spain a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to be doing some beach stuff tomorrow, and there's a market on tomorrow as well. Well, it's supposed to be a closed market, which is like really good. So I'm going to go and have a look at the closed market and see if I can pick up some bargains. And I haven't got anything planned for the day after that, but I'm sure I'll find something to do. There was still a few things in the old town that I never got a chance to look at. So I want to go back to that and visit a few more things. And I'm going to leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed my day out.